Hey, and welcome to the High Day Psych community. Thank you for all the love and support. Your ongoing support and desire to assist others through psychology is what helps us continue delivering quality content tailored just for you. Now let's get into this week's topic: love, partnership, soulmate. So many of us spend a good chunk of our lives looking for the one. But what happens when we actually find someone? How do we know if they're the person who's right to spend the rest of our lives with? Or even if starting a relationship with them is the right choice. While compatibility is no guarantee of longevity, studies show that it is directly related to the quality and satisfaction of our relationships. Simply put, the more compatible you and your partner are, the happier you're likely to be with them. Everybody has their own ideas about what qualities and traits their dream partner should have, but rarely do we ever find someone who's a perfect match. Instead, we learn to compromise where we can and grow to love people in spite of their flaws and imperfections. However, it can be hard to differentiate normal differences from incompatibility. When you think about your current or past relationships, do you feel you were truly compatible, or were you just making it work? So if you're wondering whether or not you and your significant other are incompatible, here are 7 telltale signs that you probably aren't right for each other. 1. You don't get each other right from the get-go. This can tell you a great deal about how good of a match you and your partner make. If you have a hard time understanding how they're feeling, what they're thinking, or what they need, then they might not be the one for you, and vice versa. It's better to be with someone you can be in sync with, someone who picks up and understands your nonverbal cues, who can discern your tone of voice and get what you're trying to tell them. Otherwise, miscommunication and misunderstandings can pile up in your relationship. 2. You're too different from each other. While it's technically true that opposites do attract, every solid, healthy couple should share at least a few similarities with their partner. This doesn't mean having to like all the same music or movies that they do, or even share the same hobbies as them. In fact, it can even be refreshing to be in a relationship with someone radically different from yourself. If you think about your closest relationships now, romantic or not, how many core values do you actually share? Sadly, though, the excitement won't last forever if the similarities are too scarce or non-existent. Once the new and shiny effect wears off, you're both left with someone who doesn't share the same humor, interests, values, ideals, or principles, making it difficult to relate to one another in any meaningful way. 3. You try to change each other, not grow and learn together. The hallmark of any strong, healthy relationship is having a partner who gives you the drive and motivation to change for the better. And that's the point. It must be something you want for yourself, your idea, not theirs alone. Despite your partner expressing irritation or dissatisfaction with the current you, it's generally ineffective and not sustainable if you're forcing change on yourself solely because they want it and you don't. Have you ever caught yourself changing just to please someone, even when it didn't feel like it? You have to want it for yourself. And this goes for many things, whether it's the way you dress, speak, or who you hang out with. Only you have the right to decide who you want to be. If you don't feel comfortable showing your true colors to your significant other, even in a private setting, this is a definite red flag. 4. There is constant or highly frequent arguing. It's perfectly normal and healthy to disagree with your partner about something from time to time, especially if it's over something that's important to the two of you. We didn't choose this person, so we could be with a clone of ourselves. The disagreements become a problem worse over the tiniest of things. When was the last time you argued with someone you love, and did it bring you closer or push you further apart? It's even unhealthier if the fighting is dirty, shouting, name-calling, humiliating each other, holding grudges, and emotional blackmail. Being in a relationship with a partner who tends to bring out mostly the ugliest side of you is never good. 5. You attain peace by avoiding all the problems. It's all about moderation. While constant fighting is obviously not ideal, it's also not good for a couple to never disagree about anything. You need to be honest and communicate openly with one another about how you feel, even if it's not in agreement with the other person. Constantly pretending everything is okay, or blind agreement to the wants of the other person, does not make the relationship stronger. and may in fact result in a catastrophic blow-up later. 6. Your socializing is isolated from everyone else. Do you find that when you and your partner go out, it's nearly always only with each other? No friends, no parties, or group hangouts? If you're in a relationship now, when was the last time you spent time with their friends or family? Have you even met their friends? Is their family still a group of mystery, even though you've been together for a while? If you answered yes to any of these, this could be a potential problem. It's important that you spend time with your partner's loved ones and get to know them better. Lastly, but most importantly, even when everything seems perfect on paper, if you don't have any romance or chemistry, it's simply not going to work. Without even an inkling of those factors, you might have a best friend, but not necessarily a significant other. Do you feel more like best friends or romantic partners in your relationship right now? The Triarchic Theory of Love by Robert Sternberg even states that although intimacy and commitment are present, love may only be platonic like the love shared between you and your friends and family. In the end, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. Everyone has doubts or disagreements at times with the person they love. A strong, healthy relationship takes ongoing effort, dedication, and, of course, time. What's important is finding that someone who is truly worth the effort for you. First impressions and initial choices do not seal your fate. Learning to know and recognize compatibility versus incompatibility will save you much heartbreak and possibly help you avoid more serious scarring. So take the time to evaluate your relationship with these key points in mind and honestly ask yourself, is my partner right for me? We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new about yourself and others. Please like, share, and give feedback or comment below. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe to High Day Psych for more psychology content. And as always, thanks for watching and taking this short psychology journey with us.